Guys, welcome on back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking my video today. I'm so happy that you wanted to spend some time with me, and I hope that your day is going well wherever you are. And if you are new and this is your first time here, welcome in. My name is Simeralla, but you can call me Rala, and in today's video we are going to be going over how I organize my mods folder after an update. It's something that we need on this channel. I get a lot of questions about it, so I wanted to share how I organize my mods folder with you. I know that we are all different and that we do things in different ways, but I wanted to show you just a little bit because I just recently updated and I wanted you to go along the journey with me so that you can see what I do, and maybe just watching a little bit of what I do and how I organize my mods folder can help you with yours. So I'm excited to show you guys what I do. And yeah, so if you are new, and I know you haven't had a chance yet, but please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell because it will let you know whenever I upload any new videos. Let's get it. Let's go. First thing I want to say is please back up your save and your tray file folders. So when there's an update, what I do is I bring up my mods folder on one side, which that is on the right hand side of the screen, and then my mod hold for update folder on the other side. And then what I do is I start from the top and scroll all the way down on the bottom until I get right in front of that resource file, hold shift, and I drag all my files over. And then what I do is once that is done, then all my little loose files that I have in my mods folder, I do the exact same thing. I drag it over, keeping only my resource file in my mods folder. If by any chance you delete that resource file, it's okay. It will regenerate. I just want you to know that. I don't want you to, panic or anything like that. But if you haven't, fine. Just keep it in your mods folder. Everything now is on the other side, and that's it. So now what I am going to do is I'm basically going to now update my game. As you can see here, it says Sims 4 update required. We are going to update it. I'm not going to make it go through the process, but I'm going to show you what happens afterwards. Alright guys, as you can see, I have updated my game, and the next step that you're going to see is me in my mods folder. I have my mods folder on one side, my mod holding folder on the other side, and what I do is basically highlight my custom content, and that would be like my build buy items and my cast items, and I just drag them over back to my mods folder. Now when it comes to my gameplay mods, I tend to take my time with that. I wait until they are updated before I move them over to my mods folder, and I will show you guys just how we do that. As you guys know, and I've talked about Scarlet Rum forever, I cannot express to you the urgency. If you play with mods, this is Bible. This is Bible. I highly recommend, I don't know, pinning it to your favorites folder. Just have it there so that you can get to this site as quickly as you can. It breaks things down. We have the standard mods here, and then we have the little naughty mods along with the standard mods. So you click the purple, so basically you can see everything. And when you come here, it does look a little bit intimidating. You're like, oh my God, what is happening? Where do I go? How do I even begin, right? So we have the name of the mods here on the side. We have the creator. We have the status of the mods. And we have the last status date of when it was changed. And then also, I can't express how important reading these notes are, because sometimes things will say compatible, but then it will tell you the latest date of when it was actually updated as well, or any little side note. I have so many mods of a deep indigo. So I put in a deep indigo and all of their mods will come up. I mean, the list is long. If you have a deep indigo, if you have Little Miss Sam, if you have Kara Sims4 Mods, creators like that who have like so many mods, I think it's really, really cool that you can just put in the creator name on the top and basically go down the list. But also, if you want to filter it even more, you can come here and say, you know what, I just want to check out which mods are actually broken. So I'm going to put broken, and then here are the 2 mods that are broken, and it comes up here. So you have golden years and simulated findings. But if you just want to, for example, you just want to know the updated mods, then you just click updated, and then obviously most recent is 10/28. So these are the ones that were most recently updated. And then of course compatible. If you click compatible, well, hold on, compatible, you'll just get all the compatible mods. And compatible means these are mods that were not updated recently to whatever newest patch or whatever newest updates. They were not updated, but they seem to be working. But I definitely warn you, my experience sometimes with mods, even though they are compatible, I definitely take a look at the notes, and it will tell you the last time that mod was updated. So the last time, for example, let's say custom nuptials, the last time that was actually updated was back in July. We are in November, so then I would say be a little careful with putting this mod into your mods folder. Just be aware and say, hey, to yourself that, you know what, this mod wasn't recently updated, so if something goes a little bit wrong, it just might in fact be that particular mod. So it's just a little thing to keep note of. So on the left side of the screen, you have my downloads of mods that I have recently downloaded. These are the mods that I need to update. And then on the right hand side of the screen, I have my mods folder. So I didn't want to go through the whole process with you because it's such a long process, and it took actually days to get this mods folder back to the way that it should be as far as updates. So right here, as you can see, I have my Granny's cookbook, and I'm going to show you how I just simply place into my mods folder, but I also want you to be aware of the title. So we're going to go through the process. Granny's cookbook. And this is everything that I need for Granny's cookbook to work. So what I do is simply move this over, but I have to remember that it's not going to take it over because the dates, basically the title of the file, is different than the older version. So as you can see right here, I have Granny's cookbook, and this was updated on 10/30/2024. That is the title of the file itself. So here is the new version, which is 11/6/2004. So what is going to happen is when I place it over, it's not going to overtake it, basically, right? It's just going to be in there. So I'm going to put it back just so you guys can see. I'm just going to put it back. So what I would do first is I would just delete the file. So I'm going to delete the Granny's cookbook 10/30, delete it, and I'm also going to delete the Homestead Helper, just so that when you do this, you won't have duplicates in your folder. So now I'm going to safely put it in because I know I deleted it, it's out, and also the Homestead Helper. Yeah, and that's basically it. And now I'm going to show you what I do with big mods such as a Deep Indigo's, Healthcare Redux, which comes in a zip file. And I'm gonna, of course, I have my mods folder on one side, my downloads on the other side. And then what you do is when you click the folder, you're going to go to extraction. So you're going to extract the files. You're going to click that. And then what pops up is the extracted files. You have all these files here that pertain to Healthcare Redux. And it explains everything. You know, some things are optional if you want to add it to your game. If you don't want to add it to your game, you simply delete it. But of course, I'm keep everything. And so now what we do is take it over to our mods folder. And you just simply drag it over, and it's just like that. Remember, please don't put any zip files into your mods folder. You have to extract them first. Alright guys, so we are here at the section where I'm showing you how I organize my mods folder, how I actually separate my custom content, which is like my build by and my cast items, from my gameplay mods. So I got a little tip from a friend a long time ago, and I kept it with me, and I hope to pass it on to you and you keep it with you forever. When you are building up your mods folder, especially when you are loading in custom content, please do the folder by creator. It helps. But also, right before you add in the creator name, or if you're putting in something that says like accessories or anything like that, put a little underscore right in front of that name. That's what I have, and that is how I can basically eyeball the difference between my gameplay mods and my custom content CC built by items. That is what I do. That underscore has saved me so many times. It's easily spotted, and it helps with organizing your mods folder. I'm just going to show you really briefly. As you can see, we have all my custom content here. Some of them are by creator, and the first one that you see on the very top, it says accessories, but I'm gonna go through that folder with you guys a little bit later. So I'll just quickly show you. I'm scrolling all the way down until I hit my gameplay mods, and as you can clearly see, there is Vixen Pixel, and then there is a Deep Indigo, and that basically is the separation. You can clearly see it, and it has helped me, guys. So I hope you take this information and apply it to your own mods folder. It's highly recommended. Besides organizing your mods folder alone, there are some key folders that I have on my desktop that comes in really handy with keeping things organized, especially after you have gone through an update. So the first one that I want to show you is my mods testing folder. This folder is where I place new mods that I haven't ever used before. They are this is where I test. This is where I place the things where I do my mod reviews. So I just put all my testing mods in this folder away from my mods folder, especially if I'm not using them right away. It's a good place to hold them. And when I am ready to add them into my mods folder, I just pull over that folder and then have it in there. Doing this really helps so you won't mix the mods up. And then I have I'm gonna move it so you guys can see it. This is my mod hold for updates, and I always put the month. And these mods are mods that I haven't updated yet. And the last folder that I recommend is my mod hold swapping folder. I think everyone needs a swapping folder, okay? So the swapping folder comes in handy. Let's just say you are building something and you want to place it on the gallery, but you have build CC. So what I do is when I want to do something like that, I move over my build CC folder into this folder because I'm just swapping. Or let's just say if you wanted to do a sim in CAS and you don't want it to come up modded and you don't want it to affect anything because you're doing a no CC sim, right? You're placing it on the gallery. I just swap my files out. it's just for swapping purposes. So yeah, it does come in handy. I like having my little swapping folder. It helps me, like I always say, it's whatever your brain helps your brain recognize things, and this is what helps my brain. It lets me know, okay, this is my swapping folder, you know. That way I don't have any builds or any no CC Sims come up modded on the gallery. Alright guys, so I have my accessory CC folder, and I have every single creator that has ever made any accessories that is in my Sims 4 game. Now, I purposely have these out because I want to go through it with you, and I want to show you how I organize it. Now, as you can see, it's in it's in basically alphabetical order or by symbol order, just so that I can see which creator, like we have Wisteria here, how many objects they have, so that I can make a folder. So what I'm going to do is, here we go, I'm going to go folder, new folder, and then I'm just going to go Wisteria, right? So that's my folder here. That is the new folder. And then I'm going to click on Wisteria's, shift, hold, and I'm going to put in the folder. Okay. Oh, left one out. Here we go. I'm going to put this one in the folder. There we go. Okay. So the next one that has multiples is A by A. So we are going to do a folder for them as well. So A by A. Okay, and then I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna hold shift, highlight it all, drag it into the folder. I have 9 pieces, goes in there. And then I'm gonna keep doing this. I have Botox Brat and I'm gonna make a new folder. Then I'm going to highlight. And there we go. Now I have a whole bunch of blue Craven. So I'm going to make a folder. And these are all my accessories, blue Craven. And like I said, guys, I really love to do it by creator. So blue Craven, I'm going to scroll down. Okay, it stops right here. And then I'm going to go all the way up here, shift, holding shift. Click. Then I'm going to grab it, drag it. I have 23 items putting inside my blue cravings folder, and there we go. And then and so on and so forth. So I will be here for a while, but I wanted to do this so you guys can get the idea of how to organize within a folder. Okay, so the next one is Bradford. So I basically will make a folder for anything that has 3 or more. If it's just one article, one accessory, one clothing, one thing of one creator, I'm not really going to make a folder. I'm just going to leave it loose. Okay, so that's Bradford. And then Bradford's here, and there's 3. And then we got CP, make a folder. And this is the easiest, quickest way for me to do it. CP. And you can make them big. You can capitalize the wording just so that you can see it more clearly. And then we have Shalom. I know I'm mispronouncing it, but it's okay. But I'm just showing you guys. Let's do a capitalization so that I can show you could just do it in different ways. Like I said, it's your brain, babes, and however you want to recognize it, that is how you recognize it, and that is how you do it. You do what you do that's easier for you. All right, guys, so now that you know how to basically organize your mods folder, I want to leave you with this TScript tip. And what I mean by a TScript tip is this. Those mods that help your mods work, such as XML Injector, Lock Core Library, Lumpios Toolbox, and Mod Guard, and many others that help your mods work. Please put them directly into your mods folder. Don't put them in a subfolder or another folder. And if they come in the zip folder, take them out. And even if they come in a zip folder along with another folder, take it out and place that file directly into your mods folder. It should look just like this. All right, guys, so that is my TScript tip. So in the last segment of this video, I want to go over files that you need to delete every time you add in any new CC or any mods. It will help you. And I know the Sims4 folder can be a little bit intimidating, not really knowing which files to delete, which ones to keep, but I am going to talk about all of that with you now. So, and these are the files that when you delete it, once you play inside the game, it will regenerate. So don't worry about losing them. So this file, the catch str, is something that you want to delete, and I'm going to delete it because that is something that will regenerate. So every time you put in a new mod or new CC, you go ahead and you delete it before you start up your game. Another one is the online thumbnail cache folder. This is something that a lot of people talk about. One of the main ones that needs to be deleted every time you upload in a new mod. So you want to delete that one. And then you come down also, you want to also delete the avatar catch package as well. So you want to delete that. And these are really called L files. Okay. And then the last one that you want to delete is also the local thumbnail catch. Not just the local thumbnail folder that we just deleted, but you also want to delete this as well. And if you do have any last exceptions or last exception UI files or anything that says last crash, those files will be in here in this section. I don't have it because I didn't get any last exceptions or any issues. So I don't have any of those files to actually show you, but those are the files that will be located within here, and those are the ones that you will need to delete. Alright guys, so that is how I keep my mods folder organized during updates and patches and new expansion packs and kits and all that stuff. This is what I do. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to comment below. I also have a Discord. I will put that link in the description below. I will also put the link of Scarlet Rum so you guys can have that if you don't have it already. And yeah, guys, listen, it's hard. It's hard, but I love my mods so much. I am willing to go through all of this to have it in my game. You feel me? I know you feel me. So, and if you are new and you like these type of videos and you just like the vibe here on this channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. It will let you know every time I upload a new video. I appreciate you all, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. My name is Simeralla, and I'm signing out. Bye, guys.